MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Lance McCullers gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That accepted. The center fielder.
Into the box now, Scotty Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Stepping in now, Cage Tomlinson. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Tony Reese. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Brantley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That'll fit. The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the throw in gets away from him. And the runner is in from second.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box now, Scott Tomlinson, pulled toward right center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 2, the Astros coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Michael Brantley.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone. Two and 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Hard hit toward the hole. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's set, and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Now at the plate, Sam Tomlinson will swing it from the left side right here.
Tomlinson.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. gone into the upper deck. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his fifth so far in this series, as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Swinging a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Popped him up. Reese is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he puts it on the ground to third. Bregman has it to second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the DH, Torres. Lifted in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Down in order. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a batting average of .444. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 7, the catcher.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0 to him now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk. Here.
The first baseman, Ulieski.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Here it comes. 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Chirinos leads off first with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner in there for a base hit. And now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Reddick, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scotty Hayward. He singled his last time up.
Scotty Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Cage Tomlinson. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see. And he ended up making that play not even close. Stepping in now, Tony Reese. Backhanded. Altuve for 1. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
The right fielder, number 99.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Nino Reese. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one is launched. Look at this. And that baby's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his 4th long ball of this series, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
For the Yankees.
Into the box now, Scott Tomlinson. as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of this series as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 6 and the Astros 2. In now, Michael Brantley.
Leading up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
The 0-1 pitch. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop.
Ready to take his hacks again, Sam Tomlinson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 0-1 the count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Altuve, base runner at first with 1 out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder, number 8, George Springer.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in once again. Scotty Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Altuve is there. 2 gone. Standing in, Cage Tomlinson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Tony Reese. High and deep to right center. Springer on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 6. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter. Number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. LeMahieu for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Third baseman number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 1-1 to Chirinos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros leave 1. They still trail here at 6-2. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases.
In this case, the numbers really do say it all.
Now
that's an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing pretty about those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here.
Now
that'll do it for the starter
Astros.
tonight.
Number 41.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Nino Reese will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit well towards the hole. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're content to play station to station here, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
That's in there, base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game.
The batter, the catcher.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out to right field. Reddick is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
The designated hitter, Labor Torres.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home. Plate umpire. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Scotty.
So striding forward now, Scotty Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Astros 2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. Tomlinson is up with it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Settling in now, Josh Reddick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. Ball 1.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. And another foul ball. A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Here's Michael Brantley. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Reddick, the runner at second with one away. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Popped up. Tomlinson waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Now batting, Cage Tomlinson. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Brantley is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Nino Reese.
Stepping up now, Nino Reese, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Lined hard down the line and right, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
0-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Astros 2. Stepping into the box, Sam Tomlinson. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Sam Tomlinson.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
The 2-2. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, number 44, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled off. Fouled away. Springer stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And the runner back. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Robinson Chirinos, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Drilled to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, and no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. It's the Yankees 8 and the Astros 4. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Astros, number 47, Chris Davinsky.
At the plate, Scott Tomlinson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Scott Tomlinson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Brantley going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hope of that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Torres. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Here's the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Springer to the track. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. They don't come much better than this. Full extension out in center to pull this one in. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Reese. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 23.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He got under one and popped out his last time up. A shot down the first baseline. 1 out, nobody on. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll be just shy of the Crawford boxes as it's off the scoreboard. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. don't want to forget about him. Altuve leads off second with one gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's George Springer, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground toward short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in, number 44. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short hop.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hayward going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 9-7. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Leading off the inning, Scotty Hayward, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The shortstop, Cage.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box, Cage Tomlinson, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. Hayward rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nino.
Ready once again, Nino Reese. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Reese leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 10-7. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Robinson Chirinos.
Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulieski Gurriel.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run job by Yuli Gurriel. His second home run of the series, as it's now a one-run ball game.
Next for the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. Lined hard toward right center. Hayward is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Luis Cessa answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the ninth inning without any trouble. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to be his fourth hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Yeah. Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Standing in now, Sam Tomlinson, and he takes ball 1. Brantley at second with 2 down. Here's the 1-0. Softly hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Chad Green trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High and deep to right center. Hayward is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Joe Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Scott Tomlinson will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2 is lined into right center. Base hit. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Now, man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Springer at the track.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His second home run of the series as they jump ahead by 3.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
into the box now, Torres, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in, Scotty Hayward. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. First offering on its way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 5th so far in this series as they open up a 4-run lead. Will Harris takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 36, Will Harris. Now batting, shortstop, Cade Tomlinson.
Into the box, Cage Tomlinson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Comes set with the 0-1 to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees are out in front, 13-9. Striding in to start the 9th, number 44, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 44. fans this reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Bregman is sitting on exactly 100 career home runs.
And that's a nice round number right there. 100 homers in the big leagues. There's not too many guys that have ever put on a uniform that have gotten to 3 digits.
Number 28, Robinson.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Popped him up. Tomlinson trying to get there, but this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time. And that's going to cut this deficit a little closer. Aroldis Chapman comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Aroldis Chapman.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 10.
So stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(13-10), more like a halftime score in a football game. That's the way this one ends. The New York Yankees now trail 3-2 in this league championship series. Masahiro Tanaka earns the victory on the mound. Lance McCullers was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So